325 calories, and a total of 42 grams of protein. So let's go. Here's why staying hydrated is a game changer for your fitness journey. Now, number one is going to be that it boosts fat loss. Now, drinking enough water helps your body break down fat and use it as energy. Even mild dehydration can slow down your metabolism and make it harder to burn calories efficiently. Now, number two is going to be that it improves performance. Water is essential for muscle function, so dehydration can lead to fatigue, reduced strength, and slower recovery, making it harder to crush your workouts. Now, number three is going to be that it curbs cravings. So sometimes your brain confuses thirst with hunger, and staying hydrated can help you avoid unnecessary snacking and keep you on track with your nutrition goals. Now, number four is that it aids digestion. Proper hydration supports digestion and helps your body absorb the nutrients from your food, including the protein you're eating to build muscle. Lastly, number five is that it helps you feel energized. Water helps keep your energy levels up throughout the day, and this means that you'll have more stamina to stay active, work out harder, and recover faster. Welcome to Hunk's Kitchen, where we make all your favorite foods, low calorie and high protein, to help you reach your fitness goals. Now, I'm your host, Lance Alexander, and on today's menu, we're gonna be making spaghetti with a twist. All right, so you may have noticed that I did say we're gonna be making spaghetti with a twist, and that's because we literally are. So right here, I have a zucchini, and I also have a spiraler. Now guys, I know what you're thinking. What could Lance possibly be making? Well, like I said, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different here. We're gonna actually be making our noodles out of the zucchini. Now, this is one of my family's favorite recipes that they actually like to make because they can get kind of that same great taste without actually having to waste all of the calories on regular noodles, because pasta can sometimes get pretty high calorie. Now guys, if you do wanna go ahead and check out my regular pasta dish, I do have it right here for you guys to go ahead and check that out. I'll leave the link in the description below. But let's get right into this recipe. So this recipe, we're actually gonna be pairing it with a protein option as well. I chose 4 ounces of salmon, so you can kind of pick whatever protein that you want. Now, we're gonna be making this recipe for 325 calories and a total of 42 grams of protein. So let's go. So for this recipe, you're gonna need 1 zucchini, marinara sauce, Parmesan cheese, seasoning. Here I have black pepper, red pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and herbs and spices. But you can season how you would like. And lastly, 4 ounces of salmon or another protein source of your choice. Alrighty guys, so step one of making our spaghetti here, the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and take your zucchini and you're going to go right to your sink and you want to wash this. So I've already done that for mine, and then we're going to take it and we're going to cut it right in half, and then you also want to go ahead and get yourself a spiraler, there we go. So these are actually, listen guys, everything here at Hunk's Kitchen is almost always going to be 99.999% of the time affordable. I always like to make it where everyone can participate in these recipes. This is going to cost you under $5 at your local store. So go ahead and get yourself one of these for this recipe so you can make your noodles, and then you are going to go ahead and put this in here, and this is exactly how we're going to start to twist and start getting our noodles out. As you can see, it's nice and stringy. And look at that. It is just golden, nice looking spaghetti. Incredible. Alrighty guys, so we now have our first bowl of zucchini spaghetti noodles. Alrighty, so now what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna take the second half of my zucchini and we're gonna go ahead and make our other noodles. And as you guys can see, you want your zucchini noodles to look almost just like this, just like regular spaghetti. It's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do some more. Oh man, look at that. That looks incredible. So we're gonna go ahead and do some more, and I'm gonna finish this right up. Oh, I'm hyped. I've actually never tried this recipe either, guys, so I'm super excited. Y'all just keep spinning. Make sure to just keep spinning. It's gonna take a while. So another thing I wanted to talk about as well, guys, is our seasonings over here. So you can go ahead and season these noodles just how you want them to. Guys, one thing we really want to be careful of is just worrying too much about seasonings and the different calories among them. You want to kind of just season it to taste. You typically don't have to worry about calories too much with seasoning. Just kind of do it to your liking and don't go overboard and too crazy, but you really don't have to worry about seasonings too much on your fitness journey. That is one of the biggest things to remember. I got some finger cramps over here. My fingers have done tons of reps with spinning our zucchini, but we are ready to go, guys. So now the very next step that we're gonna do here, I have my seasonings ready to go. We already talked about seasonings. So guys, now I'm gonna add my seasoning and you can see, look at this. Can we see that for camera? Oh, look at that. We have got some nice zucchini noodles right here, guys. Where other than Hunk's Kitchen are you gonna get these crazy recipes? Make sure you guys tune in weekly for these crazy recipes that we're gonna be doing. So now I got my seasoning. We're gonna go ahead and take this. We're gonna spread it all around. And what I like to do is I like to add about half. And then we're gonna add some more once we get it right in the pan as well, just to make sure that we get it all in our dish. Man, this smells good, looks good, and it's gonna taste even better. So let's go. We're gonna put it right in. The pan has been heating up. Oh, but before we do that, let me say this, guys. We are going to be spraying a little bit of non-stick cooking oil spray to our pan here. And now what I like to do, guys, is I want to be clear. You want to get, non-stick oil spray. And whenever you are putting this on, do not be generous with this part. Again, do not be generous with this part at all. We're going to take it and I'm actually going to raise it up just a little bit so then we get a wide spray among our pan. Guys, this oil adds up, so you just don't want to spray for too long. And just get just enough to make sure that your dish doesn't stick to your pan. So we're just gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4. So just it hits every part and it doesn't stick to the bottom of our pan. I'm actually using a non-stick pan, but I like to do that just in case anyways. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start putting it in our pan here. So now we're gonna add a little bit more seasoning here as well, as we're adding in all of our noodles into the pan. And we just want to really make sure that we are spreading it among the pan and adding a very thin layer so all of the noodles can heat up and get hot. Man, does this look good. Wow. Just make sure that you're flipping your noodles pretty constantly here, making sure that they don't burn as well. Okay guys, so we've got all of our noodles here in the pan. Man, are they smelling good, but they look even better. Okay, so now what we wanna do is we wanna add in the fun part. Now this is our sauce. Man, this is gonna look good. It's gonna look just like spaghetti and noodles. Okay, so now we're gonna put it right on here. Just make sure you're evenly distributing it across. Oh, and one more thing as well. You wanna be saving room for your salmon as well. So just make sure you have a little bit of room here in your pan so that your salmon can cook in there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish adding my sauce. And as you guys can see, it is taking on that nice spaghetti look. This looks incredible. And now we're just gonna let this cook for a couple minutes to let our zucchini soften up. Okay guys, so now we've got our noodles nice and heated up here. So what we're gonna do is, ooh, look at that steam. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our salmon here and we're gonna get this cooking off in the pan off to the side. Make sure you make room, and that is sizzling as well. So we're gonna go ahead and take that and we're gonna place this right back on here, and then we're gonna come back and flip our salmon and season it as well. Alrighty guys, fortunately for you, Chef Lance has done it once again. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now all there is to do is just plate it. Oh, that salmon's looking good. Oh, it's smelling so good in here. Okay, so now we just take our spaghetti. Look at that. Now guys, you really want to make sure that you leave your spaghetti in there for a nice amount of time so everything can just kind of marinate together. If you've ever heard your mom say, just let it marinate overnight, there it is. I'm telling you, do the same thing with this spaghetti. It's gonna taste amazing. 325 calories and a total of 42 grams of protein.